Yo, it's your boy Red. I'm gonna review Solo Leveling. Hit anime, right? And is it a hit? Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. I enjoyed every minute of it. The first time I watched it around, every episode in a day. I worked out for like 8 hours straight. Crazy. I did rewatch it to see if it had the same impact, though I did shorten it by, skipping some episodes. I thought, you don't really need this here and here. But overall, man, it's a great watch, man. Definitely, if you've been on the fence about it, go ahead and watch it. What is it about? Is it an isekai? Kind of reverse isekai, if you want to say it. Instead of our heroes going to another world, the other world comes to our heroes in the forms of gates. And during these events, people like our main character got powers. They're called hunters. They're assigned a rank. As soon as you get your rank, that's it. You can never get more powerful. You can never get weaker. That's your rank. Goes from E all the way to S, or even beyond that, I think. I don't know. So our hero, main character, is level E. He's actually called, nicknamed the weak E rank hunter, right? During our first event, or the beginning, right? Some things happen. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. I will spoil a little bit, but not too much. And he reawakens, so to speak. Apparently, in this world, hunters can reawaken, right? But that didn't really happen to our guy. Something else happened to him. Eventually, he starts figuring it out. He's able to go pocket dimensions, get more powerful, do something hunters were never able to do, and that means get experience, level up, get more weapons, other stuff, right? So we get to see him grow in the first season. By the way, I'm reviewing season 1 and 2 together, right? I forgot to say that. So he grows in the first season, getting more powerful, eventually changing his appearance. He gets taller. People start noticing, like, what's up with this guy, right? In the beginning, he's a rank E. Towards the end of season 1, I think he's above an A, if anything, right? He meets people. They do these dungeon raids because he's able to level up faster and get materials, get money, in order to save and pay for his sister's bills, his mom's bills, because he's the sole provider. He cannot die and leave them alone. That's the whole point of the show, family, right? Eventually, through all his grinding, defeating powerful enemies. By the way, in season 1, there's only one complaint I had, but I kind of, when I rewatched it, I'm like, is it really a complaint? I don't know. But it's when he fights Cerberus, right? But I'll let you guys decide, right? Anyways, of course, with all these gates and stuff that get measured by magical devices to rank them in order to, protect their hunters, there's also clans, a lucrative thing that happen. Actually, this show does really well of explaining how clans work, how the government works, because the government has a police force with hunters of their own, though the more powerful hunters tend to join guilds because they get paid better. So, I think in the government there's only one S-rank hunter, but he's kind of old now. So that's crazy, right? And of course, S-rank hunters, man, they're on a whole different level. We get to see a lot of them in season 1, but they really come out in season 2, especially during certain events that happen in season 1 that leads a hunter from another country to come over. Shit goes down, man. But anyways, season 1's great. He ends up at A rank. I love season 1. Check it out, right? Season 2, let's jump right into it, right? Season 2, we get to see his new abilities. He gets a power, right? A necromancer or something. It was really cool. So not only is he powerful himself, physically, magically, right? Now at this point, he's also could summon minions who he can level up as well. And we get to see that in season 2. He goes into a dungeon that turns into a red dungeon. Basically means you have to clear the whole dungeon, and it doesn't even look like a dungeon anymore. It looks like whatever it wants to be, right? In this case, it was like a mountaintop with elves. You have to clear the whole thing in order to get out of it. And every day in that dungeon is an hour outside. So you could be in there for 2 months, and we come out, it's like it's only been like a day or two. It gets crazy, right? And after that, we get to see him get more powerful. Eventually, he decides to get reassessed. Now, this could be tricky for him. He doesn't know how powerful he is. He assumes he's weak, but when he goes to get reassessed, they do the machine thing. He is actually S rank. They can't even measure his powers. How powerful of an S rank is he? At this point in season 2, he becomes even more powerful than any S rank in his country, and we get to see that at the end, right? Let me tell you, that ending wow, was pretty good. I enjoyed the ending a lot. I rewatched it. I was like, man, there's a good fight scene in this end because they had to go get another island that the hunters lost before, because if a gate, expands too much, there's a breach and they could basically ruin the whole world. And that's what happened in this island with these bugs, these ants. So it's up to them to go. What else? I don't want to spoil too much, but what else can I tell you? The music. I'll be honest, the intro and the ending, I didn't really like them too much. But the music in the show, like during the fight scenes and stuff, I was like, all right, I could get into this. I was like, that's what's up. But I don't know. I tried watching the opening multiple times. The endings didn't resonate with me too much. I felt like it could have been a little heavier, a little darker for this tone, because there are people dying here. People die in the show. Bugs die. It's a bloody show, but it's also not too bloody. It's all right. But like I said, yeah, man, season 2, we definitely see him growing towards the end. Definitely anything above an SSS rank. Of course, they didn't really go into the reawakened people. So what happens if like a powerful person already reawakens, is becoming more powerful? It looks like we might be able to see that in season 3. I don't know yet. I'm just guessing here. We'll see where it goes. But at this point in time, he's the most powerful person that we've seen in this show. All right, our main character. And plus his army is pretty powerful now themselves too, right? But we'll see where that goes. There's also like a side story going on, but like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. It's a good show. Go watch it. All 2 seasons. Might as well binge watch the whole thing right now, right? So what would I give Solo Leveling? With seasons, both of them combined right now, 10 out of 10. Definitely, man. Season 1's a little bit of a like 8 out of 10, but season 2, man, 10 out of 10. Things get resolved. He works for it. He earns his power, not just given to him. I mean, he gets it, but he has to make it what it is. And let me tell you, I enjoyed it. Definitely go out and check it. Definitely 10 out of 10 material right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub, and I'll get you guys next time. Peace.